Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise higher every time life knocks them down? Why rejection breaks one person, but transforms another into someone unstoppable? The truth is, rejection is not the opposite of success. It is often the path to it. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic philosophers, understood something most people never learn. The people who become powerful are not the ones who avoid rejection. They are the ones who use it. Think about it. Every successful person has been ignored, doubted, underestimated, and rejected. The difference is that they refused to let rejection define them. Instead, they allowed it to refine them. Today, we'll uncover 10 Stoic lessons that will help you transform rejection into strength, confidence, and personal power. Because sometimes the greatest gift life gives you is disguised as a closed door. Before we begin, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And as you watch, ask yourself, what if every rejection you've ever experienced was preparing you for something greater? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Rejection reveals who you really are. Most people think rejection is painful because of what happened. But Stoicism teaches something different. Rejection hurts because it exposes the parts of ourselves we haven't yet mastered. When someone rejects you, ignores you, or overlooks you, your first reaction is often emotional. You question yourself. You question your value. You question whether you're enough. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. The rejection itself is not your enemy. Your interpretation of it is. Every rejection becomes a mirror. It reveals your insecurities, your fears, your dependence on approval. And once those weaknesses are exposed, you can finally strengthen them. The person who learns from rejection becomes stronger than the person who never faced it. Lesson 2. Stop chasing what walks away. One of the biggest mistakes people make after rejection is chasing. They chase explanations. They chase validation. They chase people who have already made their decision. But Stoics understood a simple truth. What is meant for you does not require you to beg. When someone walks away, let them. When an opportunity closes, accept it. Not because it doesn't hurt, but because your dignity is worth more than desperation. The more you chase what rejects you, the more power you give away. The moment you stop chasing, you begin reclaiming yourself. Lesson 3. Rejection is redirection. Imagine you're standing before a locked door. You can spend months trying to force it open, or you can turn around and discover 10 other doors waiting for you. Most people waste years grieving over opportunities that were never meant to last. Stoics viewed obstacles differently. Every obstacle carried a hidden lesson. Every setback carried a hidden opportunity. The job you didn't get, the relationship that ended, the people who left. What if they weren't punishments? What if they were redirections? Sometimes life removes something because it knows you are capable of something greater. Lesson 4. Use rejection as fuel. Rejection creates energy. The question is, what will you do with it? Most people turn that energy into anger, bitterness, self-pity, but strong people turn it into progress. Instead of proving your worth with words, prove it through growth. Improve your skills, build your discipline, strengthen your character. Become so focused on your development that rejection becomes irrelevant, because success is the most powerful response to doubt. Lesson 5. Their opinion is not your identity. One person's rejection does not determine your value. Read that again. One person's rejection does not determine your value. Yet many people allow a single opinion to define their entire self-image. Someone doesn't choose them. Someone doesn't believe in them. Someone underestimates them. And suddenly they begin underestimating themselves. Stoicism teaches that your worth comes from your character, not from other people's approval. You are not who others say you are. You are what you repeatedly choose to become. Never confuse another person's judgment with the truth. Lesson 6. Silence is a form of strength. When rejected, many people feel the need to explain themselves, defend themselves, convince others. But there is incredible power in silence. Not silent resentment, silent confidence. The confidence that says, I don't need everyone to understand me. I don't need everyone to choose me. I don't need everyone to agree with me. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Keep working. Keep improving. Keep moving forward. Let your results do the talking. Lesson 7. Build a life that doesn't depend on approval. The strongest people are not those who receive the most acceptance. They are the ones who remain happy without needing it. Imagine living a life where your peace cannot be taken away by someone's opinion, where your confidence isn't destroyed by criticism, where your happiness doesn't depend on being chosen. That is true freedom. And freedom comes from building a life centered on purpose, not approval. Focus on your goals, your values, your growth. The more complete your life becomes, the less rejection controls you. Lesson 8. Let rejection make you disciplined. Pain can either weaken you or train you. Every rejection carries a lesson. The Stoic asks, what can this teach me? Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? The victim looks for sympathy. The Stoic looks for wisdom. Every setback can sharpen your discipline. Every disappointment can strengthen your patience. Every rejection can improve your resilience, if you learn from it. Lesson 9. The people who reject you often create your success. Many of the greatest achievements in history began with rejection. Authors were rejected. Athletes were rejected. Entrepreneurs were rejected. Leaders were rejected. Imagine if they had quit. Imagine if they had accepted the opinions of people who couldn't see their potential. The truth is, many of the people who reject you today simply cannot see who you're becoming. That's okay. They don't need to. Your responsibility is not to convince them. Your responsibility is to continue becoming. Lesson 10. Become grateful for rejection. This may be the hardest lesson of all. Be grateful, not because rejection feels good, but because of what it teaches you. Rejection teaches independence. It teaches resilience. It teaches self-respect. It teaches emotional strength. And most importantly, it teaches you that your future does not depend on being accepted by everyone. The people who become extraordinary eventually stop asking, "Why was I rejected?" and start asking, "How can I grow because of it?" That question changes everything. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Rejection is not the end. It is not proof that you are unworthy. It is not evidence that you will fail. Often it is the very thing that prepares you for success. The stronger you become, the more you'll realize something surprising. The people who rejected you were never your greatest obstacle. Your greatest obstacle was the fear of rejection itself. And once you conquer that fear, you become unstoppable. If you made it this far, comment below. Rejection made me stronger. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more timeless Stoic wisdom. Until next time, stay strong, stay disciplined, and stay Stoic.